want to make this world a better place, one way or another. Hi, my name is Mariela Spencer. I am the scan technician here at ABQ Family Chiropractic, and I'm very passionate about healing. Hola, mi nombre es Mariela Spencer y mi posición aquí en ABQ Family Chiropractic es ser una técnica de escaneo y mi mayor pasión es ayudar a los demás a mejorar su vida. A subluxation is something that your body traps. It starts with stress, or it could be fear, or it could start off with your mind. But a stress that your mind takes into your body collects the stress, it gets stuck, it affects the nervous system, right? So it's receiving all that junk. So to me, a subluxation would be those stuck areas that you need to remove or release the stress from the subluxated area. I am very into like the chakras. Yes, I carry my crystals, or I have crystals in my room. I know, that's me. So I'm very into the chakras and how the chakras actually relate to chiropractic. It's all about the nervous system. It's all it is. And then the chakras, all it means is just the emotional spots in your body and how it affects. So if you have an emotional spot in your stomach, let's say the stomach part for the chakra is like you're having struggles with relationships, whether it's with your family or romantic or boss, whatever. If you start having some type of like guilt or some type of like, I'm not having a good relationship, somehow that emotion and that energy actually gets trapped into your stomach. Where chiropractic care would say you have a subluxation there because the emotions does affect your stress. So the emotion turns into a stress and then it subluxates you. And then you can physically remove that chakra stuck or that subluxation by doing an adjustment. I remember coming in, I wanted to be a new patient so that way I could understand what it is to be a patient if I'm going to be having my business. I got to start off with the basics and understand what it is. So I started coming in, and about 2 months later, I noticed an email where you guys were hiring. So then I started going through to see what the recommendations were, and it was quite simple. You guys were looking for a great person. I'm like, I'm in, check. So I started off with front desk, but I realized I didn't like to stay standing in one position. I was like, my energy, my wiggles, I gotta walk around. So then I got switched to being a CA Tech, which is what I am now. And with CA Tech, I'm allowed to like be walking around and just use my energy. I take care of everybody's studies, whether it's on their first day or on their graduation day or in between their adjustments. I take care of everybody's folders. I like to always make sure that the schedule is set and ready for the following day. Another thing I do is I do give tours sometimes around for the patients who are brandly new, so that way they know we have a breastfeeding room, we have a child's play area. I also make sure that everybody feels welcome. That's one of my major jobs, is to always be talking to patients, so that way they know we're kind of against the whole tech neck, you know, being on your phone. So I'm not supposed to let them be on their tech neck. So I help out with just having that relationship rapport with them, and it's great. Honestly, I love it. I'm like, this isn't even like a job. This is a job. So I fell in love with it because I could see everybody's progress. As a day one patient, it's like they could be like all messed up, all screwed up, whatever it is. One side is all numb or something, whatever it is. And then after their first 12 adjustments, I get to recheck them, and I'm like, oh, I can't tell you what I see. Dr. Phil needs to tell you, but I visually know what it is already, and I just love to see those improvements. And not only what's going on inside their body, it comes out into their outside too. They start smiling more. They start becoming more happy, more joking, less stress, less anger, less, you know what I mean? Like, and then even posture. Some come in walking like this, and then all of a sudden they're like, you know, and I'm like, cool. There was this lady who was literally walking like this. She would come in, if she had to look at you, it would be like this. And man, was she in pain, right? And since I go inside the room for day one with the patients, I get to hear what the stories are. So this lady's story was that she just wakes up randomly, especially when she goes on vacation, and she can't get out of her bed. She can't walk, she couldn't stand up. She would literally be stuck in her room for hours. She couldn't go up the stairs. It was just so sad because she would be going on vacation to see her family that she hasn't seen in so long. And just to be stuck in her room, she couldn't walk. And it would be like the whole week. She was stuck, can't walk. I was like, oh my God. And then she started crying, and I was like, we're here to help you. We will help you. So then I started doing the progress exams. Actually, in her first 12 adjustment, it was like she was already improved. She was already like, I'm not like this no more. I'm like this. Okay, maybe I'm almost straight, but it was like, bam. And I'm like, girl, yes. So by the time she had her second progress, which is already 24 adjustments or so, she went to vacation. She was standing up straight. She came back and she said, I had a great vacation. I was able to get up. Now, once that I wake up stuck or pain or couldn't walk, couldn't get up, just the restroom, eat, I'm like, yes. So now she gets to travel and she gets to go see her family like normal. We get to meet children of all kinds, elder people of all kinds, even couples of all kinds. Everybody has a style as a couple and with their children, and then they're all just lovely. You know what I mean? Man, these patients are amazing. It's like, I don't even want to walk to any other place. Like, I don't want to go to Walmart. I don't want to go to the mall because there's, a lot of the times there isn't nice people. So coming into this office and everybody's already expecting the respect, the love, the care, the, we're here for one another. And even if we don't know that person, something happened in their family, we go and reach out, whether it's through letters, whether it's through phone calls, if we need to visit a hospital, if anything like that. So that helped out a lot to just become more of a unity with the patients. So we deeply do care about our patients. We do want them to have a normal life, not just come into this office and just hi and bye. No, we care. We really do. And we just want the best for everybody. So it's just like an exchange of value where love and love, and care comes together. And yeah, so that's what has made a big difference coming into this office, is that I didn't know that back then I had such high anxiety too. Like, if I compare myself when I first came into the office for an interview or for my adjustment, whatever it was, now I realized that my focus was very foggy. I could get highly distracted like this in a split second. And it still kind of happens to me, but I don't feel like as often as it was. So back then, it was like I couldn't capture and keep what was going on. The information would not stick. You know what I mean? Only a few things. Now I already have about a year getting adjusted. My focus is better. My energy is better. I can memorize things better because my memory was really bad too. I'm not saying it's perfect. It's improving as I grow, but it is better, and I could do more, and I could be more helpful now. You know what I mean? Whether it's at work or whether it's outside of work with my family or whatever it is, I could focus more. I could be more present. My pregnancy did not have the best experiences, and I could see them now. Like with my oldest one, I was a crybaby, and now he's a crybaby. You know what I mean? Sometimes. And I'm like, oh, okay. I wonder if he was sensitive because he got that through my pregnancy. And then my youngest one, he's actually been very independent since he was little, but he became clingy afterwards. He became very like he can't sleep by himself. If he saw me going to the bathroom, he couldn't. He'll be like, oh my God, where are you going, Mom? Don't rip away from me. You know what I mean? So there was lots of cleaning with both of them, honestly. But with chiropractic care, it started to he's not as clingy. He's back into his independency again. He's like, I'm so big. I can do everything by myself. Watch me, jacket on. I was very surprised to see the scan. With Jaden's, I was shocked to find out that he actually has ADHD. But in this office, we don't say that. We bring it up more like he has special powers. You know what I mean? And that's where his sports come in with all that energy he has. Oh my gosh. As I'm the scanner myself, he was the first one I saw his EMG go like this, 6x, 6x, 6x. And it was like out of the picture. So I'm like, what is that? So it was way too much energy, and some pieces were stuck, which is what it means in the center, and then out was too much. So he had lots of stuck areas and too much stimulation going on all over. So that one was very shocking. With Uriah, I was only able to do the thermostat. What do I remember about his? He was still like a shy, calm boy, kind of. Like his clinginess was still there with me, but he was still like reserved. So I didn't get much information on him, on the thermostat. I think it was the C1, the most important part. So that way that connection between your brain and your body could keep flowing and flowing and flowing. If it's blocked, it's gonna be like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then, but it's so tricky. Adjustments, you don't even really always notice right away the changes. Sometimes other people need to tell you to realize that, oh yeah, I haven't had headaches for a month. And I'm like, for a month and you didn't realize? She's all, no. You know what I mean? So that's what I like so much about my position, is that I just get to be part of everybody's life, whether it's just a piece or a moment with them, and just see them just grow. Since I've been working in this office, I feel that a lot of people have explained to me, my coworkers to be specific, and my boss, that I came out of my shell. Something that I wasn't really realizing until they kind of started telling me. So that's also true. My confidence started to get boosted up. I don't know if it has a lot to do, I do know, that has a lot to do with like feeling good on the inside. You know, a lot of things are just stuck inside, and removing all those subluxations or the stress that you have, you relieve it. And then you just take out all those toxins and you can like just feel better. So I started becoming more of myself here in this office. I started to feel more accepted, more cared for, and more loved. And I feel that because of that experience, a lot of people could possibly feel the same way. And that's what makes me like just keep being you and keep just bettering yourself, because others can depend on that, just like I depended on you guys on that. So I'm going to CNM for now for prerequisites. I hope I pronounced that right.
Prerequisites?
That. The pre part is all I know. And so I'm going for that, and I'm studying right now sciencey stuff, chemistry, biology. Man, did it kill me the first 3 months, man. I was like, what am I doing? What is this? Online. But now with the second semester, I'm doing chemistry and stuff. I feel like I understand the online, and I'm just like, boom, got it done. Boom, you're not taking away my sleep. Nope, not today. But I'm able, with the focus that I'm like regaining, like I'm able to do more. One thing that brought my attention was this dream that I had, where my chiropractic skills was going to help somebody get up from a wheelchair. And it was an older man. He had his comfortable clothes on, and he got up, and it was all because chiropractic care. So yeah, that's the vision that I have, and it's something that I'm passionate to be able to do. I feel like I could discover something that other chiropractors possibly haven't discovered yet. I'm not sure, but the whole walking, getting up from a wheelchair is where it's driving me to do this. So after CNM, I am planning to move out to Iowa. I want to go to Palmer College. I want to study for chiropractic care. So I'm very, very excited about that. The only thing I'm not excited about is there's no mountains out there, but there's deers, which we only get to see bunnies out here, or lizards.